Thank you for watching this Hexagon Geospatial e-training module. Create an RGB encoded LAS file. A LAS file is a point cloud format that allows for three-dimensional, true ortho-like viewing. If a LAS file is encoded with an RGB image, the product delivers a more in-depth, image-like appearance with point cloud functionality. Objects like waterfalls, bridges, and buildings are more clearly represented with hard-edged results. The viewer, in turn, receives a better understanding of the terrain and features. In this video, you'll see how to add RGB values from a raster image to an existing LAS file. To start, in the viewer, right-click and select Open Point Cloud Layer. Select your LAS file. In our example, it's millcreek.las. Click OK. Under the Point Cloud tab, notice the display settings. You can easily change the display type by using the Color By menu. Notice that RGB is not available as a display type. This is because the LAS file does not yet have RGB data. You can change the point size of the LAS layer by using the point size dropdown. To create an RGB encoded LAS file, an orthorectified image will be used to derive the RGB values for the LAS file's points. From the Point Cloud tab, select Tools and click Color Encode. The Color Encode dialog lets you extract color information from a raster image and write it to the points in the Point Cloud file. Depending on the number of bands in your raster, you can embed RGB, 3 bands, or RGBN, 4 bands, to the LAS file. Ensure millcreek.las is assigned as the input file. Open the directory for the output field. In the output file text box, type millcreek.rgb.las. Click OK. For the encoding type, select RGB. In the source image text box, upload millcreekortho.tiff. Click OK. For the color unknown region, select black. In the Color Encode dialog, click OK. Click Close in the Process List dialog when the Point Cloud Tools commands completes. Select the Home tab and click Add Views, Create New 2D View. Right-click in the view and select Open Point Cloud Layer. In the File selector, select millcreek.rgb.las and click OK. An Attention dialog opens. Click Yes for the level of detail, LOD, to be computed. The newly created RGB encoded LAS file is displayed. Click the Point Cloud tab. In the Display group, select RGB from the Color By list. You can now see that RGB has been added to the Color By menu. Close the Mill Creek LAS viewer. An Attention dialog opens. Click No so the changes to a symbology file are not saved. Click inside the 2D View number 2 Mill Creek RGB LAS viewer to ensure it's the active window. In the Point Cloud tab, in the 3D View group, click Show 3D. This opens a new view rendering the point clouds in 3D. In the Point Cloud tab, in the Display group, change the point size to 3. This increases the size of the points and fills in some of the empty space between each point. Click inside the newly created Point Cloud 3D Display number 1 and use the scroll to zoom in and look around at the image. You can now see the topography of the terrain and the height of objects in an RGB format. Thank you for watching this e-training module from Hexagon Geospatial. For more e-training, please visit hexagongeospatial.com/e-training.